Well guys, how's it going today? So we're just here doing a delivery, and these poor buggers are offloading by hand, and it's got to go all the way down this icy trail to that little cabin shack down by the lake here. We're gonna be here for a little while yet. They got a few more sheets of drywall to get off of here, and then all of this mud and tape and so on and so forth. So yeah, they're gonna be here for a little while. I told the company we're hauling for, that's supplying all of this building material, that I wasn't friggin' gonna risk blowing my knee up hauling drywall down that little walkway. He said, no problem, you just hang tight, sit back until they get it done. I said, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll yammer at y'all later. Alrighty guys, so we're back home kicking calves out of this corral. And Splints, the splints are coming off, and she's going out too. Well, we're just waiting for her to finish peeing. And Mom is right there, choked right up.
Are you done yet?
Little no tail. She's already kicked out. She's gone already.
Don't get her running.
Grab her. Let's see if you can do this. Grab her. Let's see if you can do this. Come on. Come on. Nope. Grab that. Grab this.
Okay. Get me laughing. Come on, hot shot.
Okay, let's do this. Time to get dirty.
Don't.
That's one. And that's two. There, she's good.
Let her up.
Come on, girl.
Be wobbly.
There.
Feels funny, doesn't it?
Feels weird, huh? Lighter.
Here. Here.
Now to get the calves to go out with mums.
Well, hold the door. Don't let mums in. Otherwise, we'll be...
Mums are fucked off. Okay, we'll bring you guys back after. She's moving pretty good with no splints on. And the other one's over there, and the other three are out in the pasture. That empties out the corral from calves, get them out of that wet hole. Out here is drier, better, healthier. Alrighty, now we're gonna head for the bush, and when we get back, maybe I'll bring you guys back. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Later. Alrighty guys, well, this is what the bush pasture looks like. There's still a lot of snow out here to melt down. It'll be a while. I was gonna go the long way around, but we encountered a freaking snowdrift that I'm not going through. It's about 3 feet deep yet. So what are we doing out here? We're not cutting wood. We came out here to pull CP's coyote snares.
Yeah, I'm not very good. No.
Yeah. She didn't catch nothing. I don't know what we did wrong or what she did wrong.
They're too low to the ground.
She thinks they were too low to the ground. I don't know. I've watched a lot of trapping videos with her, and those guys' snares seem to be quite low to the ground. Hers, there's a couple of them where the bottom of the snare was actually touching the snow, but out of the 7 we had out there, they were on average about 3 inches off the ground, the bottom edge of the snare. But more than anything else, I think the biggest reason was the coyotes were never coming into our bait station.
Yeah, too many dead deer.
There were too many dead deer out this way, and the snow was so deep that the deer would get trapped in the deep snow, and the coyotes would get fresh kill all the time. I can just imagine how many dead deer we're going to find when we go to cut our clover. We'll have to go out there in the spring once it's dry enough and rummage the field for carcasses so we don't hit them with the hay bind.
Yeah.
So anyway, I want to go and check out and see how much of a bale is left at our deer stand, see how much they cleaned that up,
Watch the hole.
and we'll bring you guys back a little bit later. Guys, how's it all going today? Got my calf hook with me. What's going on? Well, came in to do our morning check. Our midnight check accounted to nobody calving. But this one just came out of the oven. And that's a little bull calf. And we had her in the pen from last night, which is great, obviously. The friggin' wind this morning bites the big one. And this son of a bitch, oh yeah, she's an ornery cocksucker, this one. When she calves, you gotta watch her for the first, like basically 3 days. She can just be a complete biatch. But anyway, she had herself a black bull. You can see him over there. And he was born about 3 o'clock this morning. And last night, I didn't show you guys. I don't know if anybody has ever seen it's kind of common in Holstein cows, but not so much in beef cattle. But this girl, she's an older girl, and I've been saying we should get rid of her for the last 2 years, and we never. It's one of CP's cows. She herniated her belly lining, and that's why it's all dropped like that really bad. I've been in discussions with my veterinarian, and so like she's definitely an older girl. Go on, you. I don't want you over here. She hasn't calved yet. She probably is not due for another week and a half. But our vet said he's seen lots of beef cows that herniate their belly lining like that on the one side. And yeah, they're basically put them down. But he said he's seen lots where you can get the calf out of them. And they'll raise the calf. And then the cow basically goes for dog food because she'll never make a winter. Not without extra special care. And so that's kind of a downside. I've never had a cow do this on this farm before, but yeah, everything fell right into that udder area. Her whole liner right in this area here, for whatever reason, it tore out yesterday afternoon, late afternoon, early evening, and that side of the belly just dropped. So she's not going to be able to help us when she goes to calve. Excuse me. She's not going to be able to help much. She'll have uterine contractions, but she won't be able to do any stomach contraction or stomach pushing. So we're going to have to be in there to pull that calf, and it's going to be a bugger to pull. The vet said you could have trouble. Hopefully it's not a real big calf. My guess is she's going to have a monster. She usually has about a 90-pounder, but she's a ways away from calving, and I'm not sure what to do here. I asked the vet about C-sectioning it, and he said you C-section the calf, you're going to end up, that would kill the cow. She'll never heal because she's already torn her belly muscles. Basically what's holding everything together there right now is her hide. Yeah, and it's not fixable. Great, right? But on the upside, we do have 2 healthy babies over here and healthy cows. So that's a positive. Anyways, so with all that, I'm going to let you guys go. And throw a little bit of hay to these 2 girls. Oh, excuse me. And we'll bring you guys back a little bit later. Talk to you then. Well, guys, how you doing? Oh, it's been a long day already fighting with these friggin' cows of ours. Anyways, got the feeder done. So unlike most feeders where you just drop the bale in and it sits all the way down to the floor onto the ground, I started making mine so they're cradled. This one's a single cradle, so it's just V'd to the middle here. Some of the ones that I've made in the past, I double cradle them. So I would put another rod from this point here up to the top rail, and that would hold it so it doesn't fall right against the outside edge, because then they could just pull a shitload of feed out. But these have been working pretty good. Like our bulls have one just like this, but it's double cradle, so to speak. I've got a little bit of a V point, a couple of rods on 2 sides, and that holds it away a little bit from that end, like I was just saying a few minutes ago. And the bulls really, they beat it up and they hit it and so on and so forth. And that thing is definitely standing the test of time. And with it V'd in like that, it acts a little bit like a hay saver feeder also. And so, because the bale's not sitting right on the outside edge here, it's held inside a little bit. So there it is. Anybody looking for a round bale feeder, we got them. This is the first one. I plan on building another one, having a couple on hand in stock. So if somebody's looking for something, give us a call and we'll get you fixed up with one hell of a heavy duty round bale feeder. I've seen a few on Marketplace, a few on Facebook Marketplace, Facebook Rancher, 306 Rancher, so on and so forth. This one does not have a skirt, but it's rigged up for a skirt. But the few that I've seen, they were like $850, and there is no skirt at all. They have the bottom rail right there, and then this rail on 2 sides, But on the other two sides, there's no bottom rail at all. And there's no skirt at all. So this one, the way it sits, is the way we plan on selling it. And it's rigged up that if you have a few 2x6 boards, you just cut them to fit in here, 7'6", bolt them into place. Two 2x6s on all four sides. You just bolt those into place, and you got a full skirted round bale feeder. So, and if they want, I'll go buy the boards and bolt them in, but that's going to be an added cost. Anyways, get a hold of me if you guys are looking for a round bale feeder. She's heavy. She's real heavy. Like, yeah, not moving that. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm going to guess we're pushing roughly, I don't know, 600 pounds. Or damn close to it, if not just over. We have 4 full lengths of 2 3/8 oil field pipe in there at 155 pounds a length. So right there times 4, right there, that's 4, 5, that's 620 pounds roughly right there. Plus my corners, which are 2.5 inch. I'm not sure what the weight is of this stuff, but it would be probably around 75 pounds. Plus all this 1.25 inch. Oh yeah, we're 850 probably. That 1.25 inch, there's, I think I got 4 lengths of 1.25 inch in it also. So we're going to be like 800, 850 pounds on that for the weight of that round bale feeder. Yep, you buy one of these, it'll last you a lifetime. Anyway, enough me fucking yammering. We'll bring you guys back a little bit later when I get back to the barn.